That morning, the forest was thick, its air heavy with sap and rot. The cries of insects were shrill in their endless chorus. I had eaten, drunk, and felt the cold ache in my bones. Nothing in the air warned me. The sun, which burned steady and golden above the swamp, flickered now. Its face mottled and sickened. For ages uncounted, I had known the sun as my keeper, and the sky as my ceiling, stretching endless and safe. But now, the ceiling was breaking. It began as a star fell. At first, I thought it was a god. I lifted my snout and called out with a sound that shook the valley. The others ran. Their cries carried across the marshes, high and broken, but where could they run? The horizon itself was ablaze. Birds wheeled upward into the heaven, already burning, their wings outlined for a moment in a cruel brilliance before the air itself swallowed them in cinders. Trees thrashed in the winds I had never felt. The light grew impossibly large, searing through clouds and smoke until it filled all sight. I was not prey, yet my chest thumped like prey. My tail lashed, but fear coiled tighter. My kind did not understand fear this way. Not the sharp, bone-deep knowing that all was about to end. It was not the fear of tooth against throat. It was the fear of the world itself, turning against you. The light swelled and it blinded. My eyes stung. The air rumbled, a roar greater than any beast's. I tried to cry out, but my voice was stripped away by the storm of ash and molten wind. The trees were gone, the rivers boiled, and the air itself turned solid and sharp. The light consumed everything. I tried to move, to flee. My legs churned, but the earth buckled, groaning like some kind of great beast in agony. Trees toppled, rocks shattered, and the air was alive with flame. I could not breathe. The air was ash, heat, and poison. My chest heaved, but it burned me from the inside out. I staggered, my muscles failing. Above me, the clouds boiled black, turning day into endless night. I knew and I felt the death of the world in my bones. And then it came. A flash that ate sight. A heat that peeled flesh from bone. The forest ignited in a single breath. My scales blistered and curled. My flesh screamed. The very sky had fallen, and it had chosen to fall here, now, upon me. Around me, others fell. Their cries were drowned in the screaming air, their bodies collapsing as if the land itself had struck them down. Scales, feathers, and flesh, all cinders before the breath of the falling star. The last thing I heard was not my own cry, but the silence after, vast and endless. And in that silence, before the thought itself burned away, I knew. The earth decided it would not remember me. Correct me if I'm wrong, but did I just read someone's personal experience of the dinosaur extinction event? Am I the only one thinking this right now? I mean, what else has a snout, tail, and scales? I looked up what creatures would have those traits, and a pangolin was the first result to show up other than reptiles. Never heard of a pangolin in my life, but look at those lanky pinecone babies! They're so cool! Alright, pangolins aside, I know the story was a little short, but I liked it. It's a dark reminder that you never know what life is gonna throw at you. Might be a pangolin, might be a meteor. Thanks again to PriorityHuge7544 for letting me narrate your story. Their post will be linked down below as well. You'll also find the link to my Discord down in the description if you want to hang out, chat, or join in on the watch parties. If you haven't already, subscribe if you want to see more of my videos, like it if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't. The secret chat message of the day will be a cute little piggy emoji, and an animal fact if you have any. Personally, I could go on and on about bees, so don't get me started. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye!